Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is a video. A lot of people have been talking about this. I've also been asked to talk about it by a few viewers, and it has to do with something called the Frag Attack. This is something that has to do with Wi-Fi. And it is something that is, you got to be careful. So basically, a security researcher that specializes in searching for problems related to Wi-Fi has found a series of flaws in our Wi-Fi, the way that actually the protocols work. And these flaws are actually dating back to 20 years ago. What happens is that it's a basic flaw within the infrastructure, the way that the design was done in the protocols. So what should you be scared of this? Is it something you should worry about, that your Wi-Fi might be, snooped on and so on? There's a few things that you need to know. First of all, if you have very recent devices, if you have a new router, if you have a Wi-Fi device that is very recent, the first thing you should probably do is, if you know how to do it, go check out firmware updates for your router or any Wi-Fi device that you own. And I mean, this is every Wi-Fi device that is affected. Within Windows, what's nice is that Windows itself has started to patch the Frag Attack problems within the operating system. So one part of it is actually fixed. But still, your router and your devices might still not be updated. Now, if you have an old router, here's the problem, is that you probably will never have an update to fix this. And so you might be vulnerable to a frag attack. Frag attack is mostly stealing data from what you do, snooping on your own personal data. But there are ways to mitigate this, and one of them, very simple way of mitigating this, is when you go on the web. Of course, when you go on web pages, let's take Google Chrome here. Notice that a page will have a secure page. Here it says that it's secure. It has a little lock on it. So websites have HTTPS in there. Most sites have HTTPS to stay secure. So that means that when you actually stay secure, that means that everything is encrypted. So the risk of snooping on personal information is almost zero in this case. Frag attack isn't that easy to do also. It is possible that somebody could technically try to do it on your connection, but it is not, a big worry right now. What happens also is to make sure that the pages, like I said, that you visit are secure, so they have that little lock. This mitigates quite a lot, snooping of anything, because not only if they can access your data, they still can't see anything, because that lock, that HTTPS, means that it's encrypted, so they still see nothing except some gibberish. Also, it is recommended that you do not share Wi-Fi with anybody because of this attack. So if you've been sharing with your neighbors and stuff like that, you probably shouldn't do that, just to stay as safe as possible. For the rest, well, we'll see how this evolves. If you have an old router, I often say that routers that are more than 4 or 5 years old should anyways be upgraded to newer versions, because of all sorts of reasons, including the fact that you don't have any updates anymore for firmware. And make sure that everything that you have that can be updated in the Wi-Fi is updated so that you stay safe. It's not a big worry for now. It is a potential possibility of being snooped on, but like I said, with the fact that some devices like your Windows machines will be updated, and some Routers, if you have a new router, can be updated. If you don't have these updates on your router or devices, then just make sure that everything you connect to is mostly HTTPS or secure web pages. That will mitigate the possibility of being snooped on personal data a lot. So not to worry too much for now. We'll see more as time goes by. There will be more proof of concepts. Where this mostly is scary is on devices like, smart bulbs and smart, thermostats, and anybody that has a smart home with all the devices. Make sure that you have devices that update themselves and that can try to mitigate this. They were showing in one of the proof of concept that the attacker could actually turn on smart lights on and off at a distance. So it shows you that this could be kind of spooky a little bit. But as more comes through, we'll actually let you know. But yeah, the first step, I think, is try to see if everything you have, your router and so on, there's firmware updates for your router. And then make sure that you visit HTTPS sites or secure sites almost exclusively for the snooping capability to mitigate snooping basically on whatever you do. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.